Yeah.
We are like good to go.
But yeah, I like that Wolfier Avenger as well.
So good. And you know, I don't know how much this matters for Modern, but he's a warrior. So you could have a warrior deck.
From the previous pairings, please raise your hand so a judge can count tickets to avoid any confusion.
So yeah, a warrior, like,
If you have a
yeah,
results
in
entry slip
what was it,
from
Morning
previous
Tide?
rounds,
Did they have?
Please raise your hand so we can come up
Was
with
there
cabinets.
was there a
Thank you.
warrior theme in Morning Tide? I'm trying. Remember there was like rogues and stuff. So maybe there's something we can do.
Yeah, it was in Morning Tide. If I'm not mistaken, Bramblewood Paragon. Was
Yeah,
the
that might have
warrior
been the one.
guy?
Yeah, I always forget.
And they had like the axe that you know in a war community you equipped to give him didn't give him
Right,
mace too.
something like that. Yeah,
think so.
I can't
Old
remember.
Cards. Oh.
I know that was
Judges, please
4 years ago.
the standings.
Wow, God, Morning Tide was that long ago.
I know that I was thinking about that too. Like, Lorwyn came out 2007, so Morning Tide was early 2008. Wow, it was 4 years ago. Like a kid who entered high school just is graduating. You know what I mean? Like I know it's weird.
Yeah.
That's like the way I think about it. Like somebody went through their entire high school like in that time.
Well, a lot of things happen during high, you know,
I know.
like
It just seems like
life experiences.
it
so-
seems like just yesterday or like just last year or something, and it's really been a long time. So anyway.
All right, so
That's interesting though. That's could be something. People want to play with warriors. So Bradley with the Rootbound Crag.
Wolf Run on the play. I think that helps him out in this matchup.
Mhm.
I still think Delver's going to be favored, but we'll
Players in the
see.
standard
Kyle
open.
ponders
Welcome
and
to round number 8 of
shuffles them
9.
away.
You have 50 minutes.
Didn't find anything
Good
he
luck.
liked
You
in
may
there.
begin.
Yeah, so no turn one Delver, so that's already good for Brad.
Yeah. And looking at Brad's hand, looks like he had a spear and a forest and a spear. Alright, so he draws a Copperline Gorge,
And there it is.
and there's
Here
probably
comes
the
a sphere or
Rampant
rampant growth. Okay.
Yeah. Probably gonna go and get a Plains if he doesn't already have one in his hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Needs some
earthquake
access.
here.
There, there you go.
and he checks out his hand before he grabs that Plains, but
That's
seems
a
like
nice,
fine choice.
nice looking plains. Looks like beta maybe.
Yeah, I think it looks like a beta. I'd have to really look at
Right,
it though
look
to tell.
very closely. Right. Obsidian Axe. Thank you,
Yes.
Michael Wang, for the name of that card.
Alright. So Kyle goes to take his turn, untaps and draws. And lays down a Seachrome Coast.
Ooh.
We got a little bit of a
Lot of
shaking
movement,
going on
yeah.
there. And he passes the turn. Bradley draws a forest, plays a forest, and plays this sphere.
And
Which-
Kyle
nope.
immediately mana leaks.
No, sir.
Passes back to Kyle.
Oh, there's a Primeval Titan in Bradley's hand.
Yeah, and I think Kyle, that's exactly what Kyle's afraid of. Like, you land a sphere, I'm facing Titan. That's not good.
Geist of St. Trapped comes down, joins the fray. Wolf Run. I mean, so
Yeah.
he's just got lands in prime time. So Bradley's gonna be taking 6 here.
Get in there.
Yep.
There he is. Geist of St. Draft. Brings an angel with him.
I like Geist of St. Trapped.
Me
Good
too.
card. And lays down a
Ooh, Runechanter's Pike.
And if he's got a mana leak, this is GG.
And does he have a mana
Yes,
leak?
of course he does.
Has a
Yes.
mana leak. I thought maybe he was flashing in an invisible stalker. You know. He could have been flashing in a Snapcaster Mage for nothing, but that's not accurate and not a good play.
Well, I
In that
think
case.
if he had not played the Pike,
Well, yeah, if he hadn't played the Pike, you could see Snapcaster mana leak. Right.
yeah.
So Kyle pondering here, and that's 4
Yep.
instant sorceries in Kyle's graveyard. So that's gonna be.
And then he could just
He's
go
gonna
Thought
swing for
Scour,
10.
put 2 more in
Right,
there.
he's gonna swing for at
Ouch.
least 10 here.
Wowee. He's
Yeah,
smiling.
Thought Scour, very good with Rune Chanter's Pike. It's like a giant growth. Draw a card. You know.
I like Thought Scour. It's really cool. I like it in Legacy a lot when you
Yeah.
have the you know, Mongoose in play. And
Right.
Just like, you know,
like-
mid combat Thought Scour. Boom boom.
Now I have Threshold.
So he
And
suits
so-
up his Geist and comes in swinging.
So that's gonna be 10.
Bradley goes to 4.
Right, because the Geist is 6, and then the Angel for 4.
Yep, counts it up. It's like, I believe you take 10. Yes. Your turn. Nope.
Bradley scoops him up. Yeah, not much. I mean, even at that point, even a Titan, he would have been like,
Yeah.
whatever, I'll just swing. You know, you can't
Sure.
block my 4/4 Angel. I don't care that you block my Geist of St.
What if
Traft.
one of the Titans had flying?
Oh, God, you mean like Consecrated Sphinx? I mean,
Fair enough.
kind of like a Titan. Yeah, I'm excited for M13. I'm excited for Avacyn Restored, but I'm also excited for M13 to see like what we're gonna get in place of the Titans, and
See,
because I'm kind of sick of the Titans.
see, for me, how I feel about M13, I don't care what they do because they're coming back to Ravnica.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's all I'm waiting for this year. I love Ravnica. It was my favorite block.
I loved Ravnica
I loved
as well.
Ravnica. I drafted it all the time. Like, it's probably gonna get me into playing Magic a little bit more, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, and like the team event.
Oh, I know.
is-
Like they set it up just
like,
what was it? Charleston had was the team event for Ravnica. It was Block Constructed, right? Ravnica Block Constructed was the Pro Tour
Yeah.
that year, I think. Yes, and it was a team event.
Man, so I've asked Todd if he had a spot for me on his team, but I understand if he wants some better players. But you know, I could practice and get good.
That's
but,
true. Yeah.
We'll see.
Do you know the date of the?
It's in November or
Okay.
October or November, towards
So
the
it's-
end of the year.
Yeah, so Ravnica's gonna have been around for just really like a few weeks or maybe 2 months or something. Because
yeah.
yeah, but that's kind of long enough for decks to start.
Well,
evolving.
it's sealed.
Oh, that's right.
It's sealed.
So you'll have plenty of time to.
Yeah, I
practice.
just need a montage.
Yeah, that's. What I wonder about Ravnica is, all right, I would assume most everybody is expecting Ravnica to still be the same Ravnica,
But
like
it's-
guilds and hybrid mana, and is it going to be? Is it going to be? Are the guilds going to be around, or are they going to come back and they're going to say, this is what happened since, in the time that we've been away?
I hope so. Like,
Right. It's
that's
weird because.
they make it like a monocolored block.
Yeah,
like Shadow
it'd be
War.
Ravnica, but it'd be all
No!
monocolored, no hybrid mana at all. Like, not even, I would love to see them make a set, and maybe it would be a little gutsy, but just no multicolor cards, all monocolor cards, and no colorless casting cost cards. You know what I mean? Like, everything costs, it's blue or red,
Oh,
like
gosh.
everything. Because that,
No.
and just make people completely have to commit to the cards, and just like how it used to be, and I guess it still kind of is, where you'd say, all right, something with multicolored mana cost, well, that require it can be stronger because it's more colors, but in the same way, but because of mana fixing now, it's not really too difficult to cast some of these cards, especially just 2-color cards. But if you make a card cost blue, you're forcing someone to just really play blue. And so now you can make a more powerful spell for the same reason that you could, make a more powerful spell because of a multicolored mana cost. So I think it would be really fun and interesting for them to print a set that was just all about committing to a color and almost punishing you or making it really hard for you to even play 2 colors. I would love that. It's probably
not on
ridiculous.
Return to Ravnica though.
That's
they could just
fair.
reprint the entire block card for card.
I know. I thought about that too. I was like, they could just reprint Ravnica block, and so many people would be happy, including me. Like, sure, that works.
All right, so Bradley and Kyle looks like they're still sideboarding a bit.
Yeah, we can look at their
we can look
sideboards.
at their
Why not?
sideboards and let's see.
So Kyle's got some Celestial Purges, which take out, you know, a good chunk of. Well, actually, now looking
Not
at that,
really. I mean,
it's really
he's
only
got
like Inferno Titan,
Huntmaster.
Huntmaster.
That's it. Yeah.
Those are the first two I thought of, and then I'm like, yeah, a good chunk of. Wait, no, the rest.
He'll
is
probably
stuff.
bring in like the Revoke Existence and the Divine Offerings to hit his Fear of the Suns, and you know, maybe keep him off.
Titan Mana.
Yeah, Tight Mana, or and even Metalcraft.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's what I was trying to say.
Sorry, I'm just guessing, just throwing out words. You like keep him off of Snickers bar, like I don't
sandwich.
know. Yeah.
I can see him bringing in the Dissipates. I don't think Timely or Surgical Extraction or Phantasmal Image. I mean, I guess
Maybe
I can see the
image.
Phantasmal Image. Yeah.
There's a lot of big guys to copy. And
sort of
being
War
able
and
to
Peace?
get rid of an Elish Norn is pretty good too. Even though Vapor Snag's probably actually better at that. So.
Sort of War and Peace, I don't know. I mean, I can see him bringing it in. I mean, if he gets it down early enough and gets it on like a Stalker or a Geist, then...
Right, I mean, we saw Runechanter's Pike just be ridiculous that
so
game.
good.
So all Kyle did was like, hey, I'm not going to let you ramp stuff, and when you actually get to Titan Mana, I'll counter it, and in the meantime, kill you with this,
Kind of what
this
Delver
3-drop.
does.
Like that, yeah.
Bradley has Ratchet Bombs. He's got Combust. He's got 2 Ancient Grudge, 2 Nil Spellbomb, 1 Ray of Revelation, 2 Naturalize, 2 Thrun, 2 Wormcoil Engine, and a Karn Liberated. So I think he's definitely going to be bringing in the Ratchet Bombs. That's going to take care of, you know, the double flip Delver.
Right. Some of those flying Nacatls.
I can see him bringing in the Ancient Grudge to take care of problematic artifacts.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. He's got 1 Karn. I like that.
Yeah, I would definitely bring in the Karn. I would probably bring in the Wormcoil Engines too.
Yeah, I can see that too. I mean, as strange as I guess I wouldn't take out Inferno Titan, but I'm thinking like, are we trying to next level? Like, okay, is he gonna bring in? If he brings in Celestial Purge, what if I side out my Inferno Titans for Wormcoil engines or something?
Next level.
But then again, he could also put it right in front of a Revoke Existence or Divine Offering, so Wormcoil Engine maybe not so.
Trying to figure out what he might take out. I'd probably take out the 2 Green Sun Zenith. I think that card's a little too slow against Delver. If he had birds or elves, I think it would be fine. But he's pretty much going in. Like the smallest thing he could get is a Huntmaster. So that's turn 5, going to go get a Huntmaster against Delver. They probably are going to counter your spell, and then you'll be sad.
Yeah, I mean it's already kind of a tight list, so it's tough to really find room for things.
Looks like
Bradley mulligan or Kyle, I'm not sure. I think Bradley kept, yeah. So Kyle has mulligan.
3, 4, 5. Oh, he goes to
Does he
5.
go to 5?
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I think we missed a good bit of the shuffling. So
yeah, well that's fine.
Bradley
we
keeps
figured it
his
out pretty
7.
quick.
Kyle goes to 5. Bradley's on the play. He's got a pretty good hand. He's got turn 2 Sphere. He's got plenty of land drops in. Kyle
Turn
has
1 Delver.
Delver.
I didn't mulligan to 5 for nothing.
So Bradley really needs us to draw Huntmaster of the Fells. But Delver doesn't flip. Much to Bradley's happiness.
Another Delver.
Ooh. He's like, okay, well, I'm okay with not flipping that Delver, because he probably drew a 7.
Yeah, can you imagine if he just goes Delver and then Ponder, like just sets up double Delver.
There's a Huntmaster.
And Kyle has some sort of response. It's a Thought Scour. Land Vapor Snag goes into the graveyard.
Well, he wasn't going to be flipping those 2 Delvers.
And is he going to flip now?
And nope.
No.
No flip. Wow. Well, he hasn't really had a way to set up his Delver, so,
Yeah.
I mean, the cold flipping is...
Runechanter's Pike, so...
Keeps his Huntmaster from flipping, but... Bradley might just go land go and.
Yeah, and then flip the Huntmaster himself. Well,
So
now do you trade double Delver for the? Yeah, see that's you.
I mean, if I were Bradley, I would be okay with that.
Yeah, I don't. If I were Kyle, I don't think I even make that trade. Just take the 2.
Ooh, another Huntmaster.
Oh, wow.
So double Delver versus double Huntmaster. Who wins?
Yeah, 1
With
drop versus a
Elishnorn
4 drop.
in tow.
This is looking rough for Kyle.
Oh, well.
He does flip the 2 Delvers.
And he's got two instants and sorceries, or two instants in his graveyard. So 3.
3 now, yeah. Looks like he's digging for land.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can potentially attack for 9 here. But if Bradley just, goes land goes, Delvers are not going to be sticking around.
Yeah, it's rough. Like he's facing down, what is it? 4 2/2s. So that's going to take a chunk of his life total away.
Yeah.
So he just swings with 1 Delver.
And equips the other.
Okay.
So it gives it first strike. So
That could be pretty helpful. So land
go. Nope.
And
bye, Delvers.
both Huntmasters flip. Both Delvers die.
I think Bradley's got it pretty good here because next turn all he needs to do is go land Elishnorn, and you are DED dead.
I mean, if Kyle doesn't do something here, he's just dead on board right now. That's right there is 12. Right, the Ravagers are 4/4s.
And, a little bit of an earthquake.
That would be players bumping the tent.
Kyle's thinking. Yeah, doesn't have a way out of this one. So we are going to game 3.
Oof, double Huntmaster beats double Delver. Did you know that, Mike?
What?
Double Huntmaster beats double Delver.
So now we know the age-old question:
I think
who wins,
it
Delver or
depends
Huntmaster?
When the double Delver hits. When the double Huntmaster.
The double Delvers didn't do much.
Both players kind of get their own disgusting draws.
Yeah,
and
yeah, pretty much.
Now we get to watch a real game of Magic.
Right, it was like a Delver blowout, then a Wolf Run blowout, and now hopefully a game.
I don't like the Delver blowouts. I'm not a fan of the Wolf Run.
Mike, I agree with Mike. Only like the Delver blowouts, not the Wolf Run blowout.
So, well, I think Delver being on the play for the last game.
It's gonna be real relevant, yeah.
He has any sort of reasonable hand. I think he can take out the Wolf Run player, but we'll see.
I mean, he mulliganed to
he
5.
went 5.
It wasn't as if he started with a full hand and still rolled over like that. He had for mulling to 5. He had 2 flipped Delvers and Insectile Aberration.
Rune Chanter's Pike.
That's what I meant. 2 flipped Delvers and a Rune Chanter's Pike. 2 flipped Delvers and an Insectile Aberration doesn't really make sense. 2 Insectile Aberrations and a Rune Chanter's Pike. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, he did pretty well with just the 5 card hand. So I don't know. Too many changes. It looks like neither of the guys did too much because I think they're already moving to the shuffling phase. So, all right, we've got. Well, I guess Brad gets to keep his wolf tokens in play. That was just that's pretty awesome.
Well, I mean that's your prize for getting
right. I beat you that fast.
Masters.
You had flip. Yeah, I mean I should get to keep these wolves, right? They get that. They stay. When is Wizards going to make a mechanic like that where you're like, these stay in play until your next game?
Oh my God.
If you end the game with that, that's just, I don't know. Some things are just a stretch, but, you know.
We thought double face cards were a stretch.
That's true. We did think that, I thought that was pretty ridiculous, but they did it, and it's fine. I don't necessarily like it. I still have the same kind of opinion where I don't like flipping my card, taking them out of the sleeves or proxying and all that. I don't like doing all that. Just I like the Kamigawa ones better, even though they didn't look as
all
appealing, you know, the flip cards like that. But I'm not going to continue that argument. It's it's been months.
Yeah,
since
it's a little overdone.
I'm used to it now, right? I'm it's fine. But anyway, what if there were some kind of permanent? There was like if you end the game with this in play, you can start the next game with this in play. Something like that, where
That would be.
it would be weird in casual games. You're like, hey, I beat you, so next week when you come over, I get to start with this, right? Because that's what it says. I'm gonna be like, I guess. You know, I mean, that still seems fine if you remember, or then you forget and you're like, I was supposed to start with this in play.
Judge.
Right. You may start with it in play. There you
Yeah.
go. that.
But I mean,
you
even,
forgot.
I think that would just be way too powerful. You could, make it like a really low casted card, but like that would be just too good in aggro decks. But you can make like a ridiculously casted card, but then you still have like reanimator kind of stuff, like you could kind of give it the progenitus, Eldrazi thing, where anytime it would go to the graveyard, it gets shuffled back in. But even still, that's just.
It's weird. I mean, I just thought of it off the top of my head. And
Sure,
now I haven't developed this idea in my head too much.
Well, I mean, just the playing on it,
Yeah. It seems like you said, I think it would have to be like a 2/2 for 5 or something. Like Reanimator doesn't want that, but an aggro deck doesn't really want it either, but it'd be nice to start the game with like a 2/2 on turn 1 or something, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Those are things for the people over in
over in Renton, Washington to figure out.
Those are hashtag Renton, Washington problems.
Right. Exactly.
So looks like we had some presentations of decks, and hopefully we'll get this last game started here.
I see Slagstorm. I see some lands. Nice glare on the cards. Couldn't quite see.
I think it's nice though. He's kind of holding them out for us. Like a lot of times, players like keep them like right there. It's like, no, I want to see what's in your hand.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what was in his hand because he decided
to
ship it back. Yeah, and Kyle this time keeps. So
hopefully, we'll still get a real game of Magic. That's what I want.
Mulling to 6, not so crazy. It's. So, let's talk about some more new cards because that's exciting.
I know. So exciting.
All right, so we've got a couple lands. We've got Cavern of Souls. We've got the what is it? The Assassin's Stronghold or something. What is it? It's something like that. I have it in front of me. I have a gallery over here.
What is it?
There,
Cavern of the Souls.
Slayer's Stronghold, not Assassin. We have Caverns. We have that. We have Cavern of Souls, we have Slayer's Stronghold, we have Desolate Lighthouse, we have Alchemist Refuge. Which land that we've seen are you excited about most?
Probably the Cavern.
Yeah, you just want to make your stuff uncounterable because you don't like blue.
We got playing going on. So Kyle leads out with a Delver on turn 1, does not flip. Bradley leaves with a Plains and passes. Or no, that's a mountain, I'm sorry.
It looked like a Plains.
It kind of looked like a Plains for a second.
Something in my head went, I don't know if that's Plains, but it looks like it, so I'll just go, it's got such a nice peaceful look to it. So, Rampant Growth from Brad.
And does it resolve? Kyle thinks. Would you mana leak a Rampant Growth here?
I think I would. Yeah, I would. I'd mana leak the Rampant Growth. Slow him down. I've got a Delver in play.
Yeah.
And, if it flips next turn, it'd be nice.
Oh, so it does resolve. Okay. All that build up.
I know. All that thinking, and Kyle doesn't even have the mana leak. Well, we don't know. But
Well, he could have thought about it and changed
I'm
his
just saying
mind.
it would be nice. It's a nice bluff to sit there for 30 seconds and then go, all right, resolves. I don't even have the mana leak.
I mean, I've seen players, kind of run that where they think for a minute.
Yeah, I'm too impatient. If I'm like, I'll bluff it for, 4 seconds or something, and then go, oh, okay, resolves.
All right, so does
So
Delver
Delver does
No.
not flip.
flip? Those cold flips, though, hard to make happen. So Delver whacks in for 1 again. Not 3 like Kyle had hoped. And he passes a turn.
Oh, another rampant growth.
And that one resolves. Yep.
I think Kyle didn't have the mana leak. I think you got to get the second one.
Well, he might only have 1, and he's probably saving it for his
for a Titan or something.
For his Titan or
that seems fine too.
Whatever ridiculous thing he's going to be dropping. Looks like he's got a good bit of stuff in hand. Does Delver flip? No, does not flip.
That card's terrible.
1/1 for 1. I tell you. And
Well,
he's getting in there.
17 more turns and Kyle has this one. Oh, he's increased that clock significantly. Sword of War and Peace hanging out over there. Does the Delver see it?
I don't.
He doesn't see it yet.
Like, I
He can't pick
find
it up. Right. Where's that flaming sword when I need it?
Delver does not flip again. Wow. Kyle.
That flippin' Delver. Or not
But it's
flippin'
not
Delver.
flipping. Oh. Unruly, I tell you. So goes to equip and is met with Galvanic Blast with haste.
Galvanic Blast does have haste. Second Delver.
Got another one.
Maybe this one will flip.
Maybe he has better luck with this Delver.
You play the first Delver, I get rid of that one. You play another flippin' Delver.
Slagstorm.
Slagstorm.
He says, "No, sir."
Yeah, well, he's with all those killing those Delvers. He's really fighting the sword.
Yeah.
He's trying to find an ancient grudge, I
So now he
assume.
just goes Invisible Stalker equip, right?
Yes, he does. Invisible Stalker. Good luck, Galvanic Blast.
Yep. And Bradley needs to drop something really good.
Well,
Primeval
Primeval
Titan, that
Titan's
was
pretty good. Pretty good, but I don't know.
I think he can beat.
Yeah,
this
we've
race.
got a 3-power Stalker that does more than 3. It's gonna be. I don't know how many cards in Brad's hand. It looks like 3 right now. So it's a 6, and so is the Titan. But
And I think Kyle still has plenty of cards in hand, so I mean he can make up
you
for the
just
life he gained.
snag or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, not only does that Stalker do 6, but Kyle gains some life off of it, so the Titan sort of doesn't do 6. doesn't do as much as it.
He didn't get any Ink Moth Nexi with his.
But he has one. There's
or is
one.
that not the Wolf Run?
I think that's the
is that a
Nexus.
Nexus?
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure he played a Nexus.
All right. Well, he got 2 planes then. He didn't get a Wolf Run, so he either has one in hand or
He's got
planning
Elishnorn.
Oh, he had Elishnorn in hand. Oh, okay.
I think he's got Elishnorn. That's my guess, because he's got. Or he's just setting up for Elishnorn. Elishnorn's not incredible here, so.
Well, it's still puts
reasonable.
The Stalker down to a 1/1 again.
Right. Oh, Dungeon Geists. Dungeon Geist taps down the Primeval Titan after Invisible Stalker gets in there with a flaming sword. So then I guess when the Invisible Stalker picks up a sword, does the sword turn invisible too?
It's like
I totally didn't see that floating sword.
Flaming sword.
I just let it go. I ignore that.
So does Bradley drop his Elishnorn, or does he play something else? He's got a
He does have
Inferno
Elishnorn.
Titan, and is that a?
So Inferno Titan kills the Dungeon Geist.
Geist.
Yeah, that makes sense. Still, he's at 11. I don't know how many cards are in his hand. Now it still should be 3, right? Did he play? Yeah, I think it's 3.
3.
So he's going to take 6 here. from the Stalker. Ponder from Kyle.
If he draws a Runechanter's Pike, I think that's... Or no, that's just one.
Yeah, not much in his graveyard, really. It's Delver, Dungeon Geist, and Ponder, so
Yeah,
Runechanter's Pike doing very little.
Well, we'll see what he's got. He draws for Ponder. Goes in for another
I believe 6, yeah.
Goes to 5.
There's a Moorland Haunt.
And pass the turn.
So Moorland Haunt will do a nice job of chumping the Inferno Titan after the Inferno Titan attacks, obviously.
And there's a Wolf Run.
Yeah, that's not gonna... Never mind that plan.
Yeah, even if he activated his Ethmont Nexus and tried to go for the poison route, it's still not enough to,
Yeah. Does Kyle have... Yeah, he's got 3 gut shots. Not sure if he kept them in, though. I mean, they're great against the Inkmoth Nexuses, but otherwise they're pretty dead in, against Brad's deck.
So he's gonna go, I'm gonna attack with 2 Titans here.
Yeah, is it enough?
So it's 15 alone with Inferno Titan targeting the dome and the other, you know, the 2 6s. Whew.
Alright, so there's 15.
Kyle's probably got some bounce in his step, maybe with Vapor Snag. No.
I'm assuming. I mean, we haven't seen one yet, and he just pondered. There's got to be something going on here. Oh, I guess
the Spirit. Probably to block the Inferno Titan.
Right, that's what I would think, and then Brad would probably use Wolf Run here to just give it trample.
And then Kyle goes Vapor Snag.
Blowout.
Alright, so Spirit hops in front of that giant fiery Titan.
Hey, I've died once, I guess I'll just die again. I guess if I'm a ghost, I'm not too afraid of fire either.
Yeah. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
And that's what the Inferno Titan's thinking. He's like, Ghostbusters. Huntmaster of the Fells. From Brad. So no Vapor Snag action.
No.
Just no trample action either, so the Inferno Titan successfully jump blocked Kyle down to a tiny itty bitty 19 life now.
so
precarious, yeah. Such a...
But he goes up to 7. And Thrun, wow.
Man, Bradley, all in. He started this turn with 2 dudes, ends the turn with 5, plus an Inkmoth.
Let's see. Kyle needs a couple more instants and sorceries, like a Thought Scour and a Runechanter's Pike.
So, 1 card in Brad's hand because he played Thrun and
Yes.
And Huntmaster. So 1 card. So that Stalker can do 4 damage. So Kyle needs Vapor Snag, Gut Shot, Snapcaster Mage.
Runechanter's Pike would do it too if he had a
That's
couple
true.
more instants and sorceries to put in the yard. Thought Scour and a 2.
Yeah,
two
Thought
instants,
Scout.
two
Thought Scout
instants
would
to the
be nice.
graveyard, draw Rune Chanter Spike. Play, equip, go. If not, he is in a lot of trouble.
Alright, so Stalker in.
Or he could just have 3 gut shots in hand.
He could
All
do that,
3.
yeah.
And he's not playing Day of Judgment or any real board sweepers.
He's up to 23. And now he's going to play a spell. It is a pike. Wait, why did he not just...
Oh,
I mean, he would... If he plays pike, is he like... Did he do the math here with the number? Because how many...
Well, the Rune Chanter Spike would only give it +1.
Is
So
it's
it would put
just
Bradley to 2.
Right, or wait, doesn't he have 2 ponder? Did he ponder twice, or did he just ponder once?
I believe just
Maybe
once.
it is just once. Can we get the count of instants and sorceries in Kyle's graveyard? I mean, we can see 1 ponder. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was just that
And
one
there's
ponder.
Hellish Norn.
And that's like overrun.
Yep. So that's 16. 18,
So it's just 1. Okay, so it was just 1 ponder. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's... Unless he's got a counterspell
I don't know
here.
what Kyle has in his hand, but he just really hasn't been doing very much.
I mean, it looks like he was just leaving up to Moorland Haunt. So I don't know if he's got anything. Unless he needs a counterspell here.
Okay, so he's got a mana leak. He makes Brad pay.
Make you pay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you pay. Pay
And
extra.
It lands, and
8, 16, 24,
he
28,
could have 2 Vapor Stacks here.
34 damage coming, if I'm doing the math right.
Oh. And there's the handshake.
Yeah, he's like, hey,
All right.
you know, leave me hanging here and trying to give you the hand. Forget it then.
So Wolf Run Ramp takes it down again.
Wow.